I'm here with Notre Dame sophomore Paul Cassidy, a resident of Stanford Hall. Paul, welcome to Notre Dame Day.
Thanks, Caroline. I'm really happy to be here. So, like she said, I'm Paul Cassidy. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm a sophomore studying business analytics and Spanish, with the minor in business technology. And this is my coffee cart. This is Cinderblock Coffee.
Yeah, Paul, tell us more about your passion for coffee and the research that went into this cart.
Yeah, well, I actually started and I didn't really like coffee. I had a lot of bad ones, so I started making it myself, and it became something really special. Not only that I could make something that's normally just okay and make it great, but I could also connect with my friends and family through making it. So I bought a lot of gadgets, as you can see. I read a lot of books. I watched a lot of hours of YouTube videos, and just through trial and error, I was able to make some pretty good coffee that people enjoyed. So I wanted to invest more in it. And again, being able to turn something ordinary into extraordinary and then meet people and connect with people through it was great.
Yeah, and Paul, you initially left it at home, right? Why?
I did. Well, I didn't want to be the freshman that showed up their first year on campus and tell my rector, hey, can you help me get my espresso machine into my room? So I decided to leave it home and bring some of the more simple gadgets I had to be able to make my coffee.
Yeah, and then you decided to bring it your sophomore year, right? What led to that decision, and what has that brought you in Stanford Hall?
Yeah, so my dad and I built this cart from scratch over quarantine, which was a really cool bonding experience. I never built anything with wood before, so it's a gift that keeps on giving. And then having it here, I've been able to connect with a lot of people in my dorm through coffee, people I would have never met. And we're hoping eventually to have some proceeds from the sales of this to our dorm members and then people else on campus to help go to a charity of our choosing, yeah.
What went into building the cart?
It was a lot of research. I had to measure out all of these equipment pieces, and I also had to learn how to work with wood and paint it. It was a really cool learning experience, and it helped me get to know the equipment a little bit more.
And what was it like bringing it back out to campus? It seems like not the easiest thing to transport.
No, it was a really long drive, and there's a lot of boxes, a lot of bubble wrap for the glass I had to bring. But all in all, it's been a great net positive because I've been able to connect with a lot of people. I've also had to make my own water and buy beans. I've got to go out into South Bend and meet some people there as well. So it's been really good.
Yeah, you mentioned meeting people. What about people in Stanford? How has this brought you closer to your community?
Yeah, there's a couple of my friends, Royce and Matthew. They'll come up every Saturday and grab a cup, and these are guys that I wouldn't normally run into. We have different classes and different majors. They're a little bit older than me as well, but through this, I've been able to develop some really good friendships and been able to connect with them, yeah.
How many cups a week do you think you make?
Probably 14 to 20. I make 2 for myself and my roommate, Vincenzo, and then depending on how stressed people are or how busy I am, it kind of depends. But the better weeks I have are when I make more coffee, for sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about making coffee for the people around you?
It's so hard to pick, but when they say, wow, this is really good, and that starts a great conversation, I think that's the most special thing.
Thank you so much, Paul, for joining us.